Namaste and welcome all my yogi friends. I am Ajita and this video is from Inspirit Yoga. Today is 5th day of the Vinyasa Yoga Flow series and it is specially designed for weight loss. So all those people who are looking for a full body fitness plus weight loss must consider this video and practice with me. Let's get started. Alright my yogi friends, let's get started comfortably by sitting on the mat in Sukhasana, which is simple folded legs or an easy pose, a casual way basically. So let's get started by practicing the stretches before getting towards asanas for weight loss. So here we go. Let's stretch the neck left and right and try to look at the wall or anything basically which is behind you. And now lift your chin up, bring your chin to chest. Again, chin up, bring your chin to chest. As you breathe in, lift your chin up. As you breathe out, bring your chin to chest. All those people who are suffering from cervical pain or neck pain must avoid forward bending of the neck. Let's stretch the neck side to side. Try to bring your ears closer to the shoulders. This is basically what we do before getting towards the asanas. It's important that we open the joints. Let's breathe in and lift arms up towards the sky. As if stretching is up towards the sky, someone is pulling us up from our hands. Breathe in. Push your chest out, and as you breathe out, bring your hands on the mat. We are going to practice twisting. So sit comfortably and bring your right hand at the outer edge of the left knee. The alternate hand, which is the left hand, will go at the back, which is behind your hips. Make sure that the elbow of your left arm is straight. So as you do that, your torso will be automatically lifted up and this will correct your posture. Push your chest out, and as you breathe out, twist on your left side. Let's practice this again from the alternate side. So bring your left hand at the outer edge of the right knee and the alternate hand will go behind your hips on the mat. Again, elbow of your right arm will straighten and automatically you will get the correct posture. Push your chest out, and as you breathe out, twist on your right side. Great, and come back in the center. Let's practice chest breathing. So the back of your hands will come in the center. Make sure that your arms are straight. And as you breathe in from your nostrils, your hands will go at the back, behind your lower back, and push your chest out as you breathe in and drop your neck back. And as you breathe out, again, both the arms will come back in the center, the back of your hands will come together, and your chest will move in as you exhale and come in the center. And again, as you inhale, push your chest out, arms at the back, neck dropped back nicely. And as you breathe out, both the hands again together, chest pushed in. Great. Come back in the center. And close your eyes softly. There is no need to look at the screen right now, my friends. My eyes are closed, and you will also close your eyes and listen to the instructions. We will practice Om chanting 3 times. Every time after practicing Om, we will inhale nice and deep from nostrils and then chant Om. Let's practice 3 times Om chanting. Prepare your mind for the chant. Take a deep inhale. Om. Again, deep inhale. One last time, deep inhale. And now keep your eyes closed softly. Take a deep inhale from your nostrils and full exhale. As you exhale, observe your breath. Observe your emotions, happy, sad, neutral, whatever are your emotions. Just observe like an observer. And accept your state of emotion and your state of mind right now. And right now, as you are on the mat and today sitting along with the video to practice and do something for yourself for whatever reason, understand your intention of the practice and set an intention of today's practice. Slowly open your eyes. And now let's start asanas. So lie down on the back. Let's practice core workout today. Bring your right knee towards the chest. Cross your fingers over your right knee. Press your knee towards your chest and lift your left leg up slightly above the mat. Make sure that it's not really high up towards the sky. It's just slightly above the mat. Press your right thigh on your stomach, right knee towards your chest. And relax your neck and shoulders. We will practice the same from alternate side. So bring your alternate knee towards the chest. The leg, which is straight, will be slightly lifted up away from the mat. As you can see the demonstration right now. And now straighten the knee which was bending before. Make sure that the alternate leg is slightly above the mat. Straighten the knee which was bending and which was closer to the chest. Bring both hands slightly closer to the thigh which is straight. Bring your arms parallel to each other. Push your chest out. Suck in your lower belly hard so that you feel the working out of your core muscles right now. And lie down on the back. We will practice the same from alternate side. So lift your right leg up 90 degree and lift the left leg up slightly above the mat. Bring both the arms parallel to each other, crossing the right thigh. And push your chest out up towards the sky and suck in your navel region in and feel your core working out right now. Lie down on the back. Great. Let's practice Naukasana. Lift your upper body up and you can bring your both the legs up like a right angle if you want, if you're not a practitioner of core workout. And otherwise you can straighten your knees. If you can practice it nicely, if you know how to balance in Naukasana, you can straighten the knees and hold in Naukasana. The Naukasana is the boat pose in which your forehead and your feet are at the same level. Your chest will be slightly pushed out, and again it is a good workout for the core. All those people who are looking for weight loss must practice this Naukasana. If you cannot straighten the knee, then bend your knee slightly, lift your upper body slightly up so that you can balance in Naukasana. Great. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come on your knees for cat and camel pose or Marjorie Asana. So bring your knees on the mat and your hands will be on the mat. Let's practice the movement of spine. So lift your chin up and push your spine down towards the mat to form a deeper curve in your spine. Look up towards the sky as you breathe in from your nostrils and as you form a deeper curve in your spine. And as you breathe out, bring your chin to chest and form the reverse curve in your spine as if someone is pulling you up towards the sky in Marjorie Asana. Again, breathe in and lift your chin up, push your spine down. And breathe out, bring your chin to chest, pull your spine up towards the sky. Great, one more time. Deep inhale, lift your chin up and look towards the sky. Bring your chin to chest and pull your spine up. Let's practice Parvatasana or mountain pose. So we will form a mountain from our body. Lift your knees up and straighten your legs. Your hands are on the mat, your feet are on the mat, the knees are almost straight if you can straighten the knees. And if you cannot, it's okay, just slightly bend your knees and bring them closer to the chest. Bring your chest closer to the knees, knees closer to the chest. And this is for everyone, even those who can straighten the knees. Practice this deeper stretch in mountain pose. Knees to chest, chest pushed in towards the knees. And again, straighten the knees. Again, knees to chest and chest to knees. Straighten the knees again, one more time. Knees to chest, chest to knees. Straighten the knees, lovely. And now come in full plank. So drag your both the feet back, as much back as possible, and bring your toes on the mat. Your arms are straight, your hands will be firmly pressed hard on the mat, and press your shoulders down towards the mat. Suck in your belly, hold in full plank. Take a deep inhale from your nostrils, full exhale. Again, deep inhale and full exhale. Bring your knees on the mat and chest in between your hands on the mat. Straighten your feet, lift your chest up in Cobra pose or Bhujanga Asana. Only your upper back will be lifted up. Make sure, my friends, that your navel region, the region of your lower abdomen, will be on the mat as you hold in Cobra pose. Again, come in Parvatasana. Or mountain pose. You can straighten the knees, or maybe you can bring your both the feet closer to the hands, whatever suits you right now. Take a deep inhale, full full exhale. You can even pedal in Parvatasana if you cannot hold there in Parvatasana, if your body is not habitual of holding in mountain pose. Don't judge yourself and walk towards your feet. Walk, walk, walk. Bend your knees slightly. Bend it in a way that your knees are not crossing the toes of your feet, and bring both the hands in Namaskar Mudra over your head. Push your chest out as you breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Make sure that the curve in your lower back is avoided. So, neutralize your spine by pressing your tailbone in towards the hips so that your thighs are taking a better weight and your spine is in better position when it comes to the posture of holding in Utkat Asana or chair pose. Push your chest out as you breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out, and now straighten your knees as you bring your torso parallel to the mat. So slightly bend your torso. This is half bending while holding. So hands will be in the Namaskar Mudra. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure that the spine is straight. You're bending half, and slowly bring both the hands closer to the mat, or wherever your flexibility allows. You can place your hands wherever on the legs depending upon the flexibility of your lower back. So if you can, bend down to the max and hold the elbows. Drop your neck down, your body weight down towards the gravity, towards the mat. Lovely. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, both the hands on the mat. We are going to practice full plank. So the right foot back and the left foot back, both the toes together, and straighten your body parallel to the mat. Make sure that the hips are neither raised up nor are they dropping down or collapsing down towards the mat. Make sure that you're holding your pelvic muscles, the core region, hard and nice to form a beautiful posture in full plank. Push your chest out and press your hands hard on the mat to hold in full plank position. Knee nice and deep. Inhale. Full exhale. One more time. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Slowly bring your chest in between your hands in Chaturanga Dandasana. Let the chest hover over the mat. Don't place your chest on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your body on the mat. Practice Bhujanga Asana as you lift your chin up and chest up towards the sky. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, again come in Parvatasana. Lovely. You can start pedaling in Parvatasana, or if you want, you can bend both the knees closer to the chest, chest closer to the knees. Again, straighten your knees, bend both knees, straighten, bend. There are various ways of practicing the stretch in Parvatasana. Lovely. And hold in Parvatasana. Deep inhale and full exhale. Great. Now start walking again. Let's practice the set again. Walk towards your hands and slowly bend your knees in such a way that it does not cross the toes of your feet. Push your chest out as you bring your hands up in Namaskar Mudra. Make sure that there is no curve in the lower back. So press in your tailbone in towards your hips and neutralize your spine to make a beautiful posture of your back to hold in Utkatasana. Deep inhale, full exhale. One more time. Deep inhale, full exhale. And now straighten your knees, bend half. Both the hands in Namaskar Mudra towards your heart. Push your chest out. And your lower back is bending in such a way that you're forming a right angle, a 90-degree angle, by bending halfway through before Padhast Asana. And as you breathe out, bring both the hands on the mat or wherever you can. Depending upon the flexibility, don't judge yourself. Just accept your body's flexibility. There is no war between yourself and your body to stretch it hard. There is no need. Great. And now again, slightly your hands forward and right foot away from your hands, then left foot besides your hands, toes together, heels are lifted up towards the sky, chest in between your hands, suck in your navel region and breathe in plank position, breathe out, again breathe in, breathe out. One last time, breathe in, suck in your navel region and breathe out. Bring your chest slightly in between the hands but above the mat. Make sure that it's not touching the mat. In Chaturanga Asana, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your body on the mat, just still in between the hands as you lift your chest up and breathe in to look towards the sky in Cobra pose or Bhujan Asana. Lovely. One more time. Parvatasana, the mountain pose which we have practiced before. Both the feet together, hands pressed hard on the mat, head in between the arms. Parvatasana. Lift your left foot up and place it in between your hands if you can. If it is not possible, you can place your left foot wherever possible. So I'm placing it in between the hands, and the right leg will remain straight if you can, and if you cannot really hold this posture of keeping the right leg straight, then you can micro bend the knee, whatever suits you, and bring both the hands in Namaskar Mudra. Suck in your navel region hard towards the spine as you hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure you're continuously breathing, my friends. It's very important in yoga that we focus on the breath apart from focusing on the muscles and stretch. Lovely. And now come in the center. Make sure that there is a nice gap in between the legs and bring your left foot out. Bend your left knee so that the left thigh is almost parallel to the mat. Go down as much as possible, but make sure that the left knee is not crossing the toe. The alternate leg is straight. Both the hands in Namaskar Mudra. Nice and deep inhale as you push your chest out, and full exhale. Make sure that your tailbone is always pressed nice and hard in towards the hips, and you are sucking your navel region in towards the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Lovely. And now bring your left elbow over your thigh and your right arm will go towards the ear. Feel that stretch in your sides. Great. And straighten both the legs. Your left foot, which was out, will come in the center. Both the feet are parallel to each other. Again, breathe in as you bring your right arm up towards the sky, and breathe out as you bend on your left side in Trikona Asana. Great. Very nice. Feel the deeper stretch in your sides. Again, come back in the center. The right foot will go out. The left foot is still in. Bend your right knee, and the heel of your left foot is lifted up towards the sky. The knee is bending and your thigh is taking the body weight as you bring your both the arms in Namaskar Mudra. Make sure again, tailbone pressed in and navel region pulled in towards the spine. Push your chest out as you take a nice and deep inhale from your nostrils. Full exhale. One more time. Deep inhale and full exhale. Lovely. Again, come back in the center. The left foot will be straight and in. The heel is again back on the mat. The knee of your left foot is straight. The right knee is still bending and you can hold the posture in warrior pose. Bring both the hands in Namaskar Mudra in front of the chest and take a nice and deep inhale, or bring your focus towards the thigh, which is continuously bending and taking your body weight right now as you are working out on your weight loss and burning of the calories in warrior pose and its variation. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. Bring your knee off the right arm on your thigh and lift your alternate arm up towards the ear as you bend on your side. Take a nice and deep inhale and exhale. Keep your belly pressed in. Now bring both the legs together. Your feet will be parallel to each other as you bend on your side in Trikonasana. So as you breathe in, lift your left arm up towards the sky, and as you breathe out, bend on your right side in Trikonasana or triangle pose. Deep inhale as you push your chest out nicely, and full exhale again. Inhale, exhale. Great. Bring your knees on the floor or on the mat, carpet, dari, whatever you're using today. Knees together. Cross your ankles. One ankle is on top of the other ankle. Both the hands slightly away from your knees. Bring your chest in between the hands. We are going to practice 3 mini push-ups. Alright. So bring your chest on the mat, and lift your chest up. Great. Bring your chest on the mat, up. Great. One last time. Breathe out as you bring your chest in between the hands on the mat and up. Great. Now bring your body on the mat and your arms will be straight towards the ears. There will be a slight gap in between your legs. We are going to practice Shalabhasana 5 times. So breathe in as you lift your arms and legs up to the max. Look up towards the sky. Breathe out. Come back again. 4 more times. Inhale as you lift your arms and legs up. Make sure that it's to the max. Lifting your arms and legs to the max. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Couple of more times. In. Out. One last time. Breathe in. Out. Lovely. And now lie on the back as we are going to practice Pavan Mukta Asana, or rather I would say rolling in Pavan Mukta Asana, rolling like a baby. So we have to copy a baby or a toddler, how they roll on the bed. Similarly, we have to roll like them. This is an inspiration from toddlers. So bring your knees closer to the chest. Pavan Mukta Asana helps in relieving the gases, extra gases in your stomach, helps in digestion. All those people who are suffering from constipation must practice this. Hold your elbows over your knees. Bring your forehead towards the knees. And if you have a cervical pain, then make sure that your head is dropped back on the mat. Your head is not lifted up. Don't really strain your neck and shoulders. Alright, rest of you. Forehead towards the knees and start rolling in Pavan Mukta Asana. Roll like a baby and relax in Shavasana, which is almost like a nice and deep concentration in your body, towards your body. So maintain a good gap in between your legs and keep your hands besides your body. The hands will be facing the sky. fingers partially open and partially closed. From now till the end of the video, there is no need to look at the screen. You can keep your eyes closed softly. आँखों को कोमलता से बंद रखेंगे और दोनों बाहें शरीर के अगल बगल, हथेलियों की उंगलियां आधी खुली आधी बंद। यहाँ से लेकर वीडियो के एंड तक स्क्रीन को, मोबाइल को या लैपटॉप को देखने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। केवल इंस्ट्रक्शंस को फॉलो करेंगे। ओनली लिसन टू द इंस्ट्रक्शंस, देयर इज नो नीड टू लुक एट द स्क्रीन। ट्रस्ट मी एंड ट्रस्ट द वीडियो। आंखों को बंद रखते हुए ध्यान को लेकर जाएंगे पैरों पर, टुवर्ड्स योर फीट। ब्रिंग योर फोकस towards your feet, towards your toes, and relax your feet. Bring your focus towards your knees and relax your knees. Bring your focus towards your thighs and relax your thighs. Observe your hips and lower back. Relax your complete lower body. Relax your stomach and loosen the stomach of your muscles, and loosen the muscles of your stomach. Bring your focus up towards the chest and relax your chest. Observe your stomach and loosen the muscles of your stomach. Bring your focus up towards your chest and relax your chest. Relax your arms and shoulders. Relax your neck and facial muscles. Deep inhale from your nostrils and complete exhale. As you breathe out, bring your focus towards your forehead. And relax your forehead. Relax your complete body from head till toes. And now, keep your eyes closed softly and turn on your side. Whichever side is your screen, towards that side. Turn and sit back on the mat. Rub your palms and bring your hands over your eyes. Open your eyes in your hands and Thanks for watching my video today and thanks for practicing with me. If you liked the session with me today, then do subscribe to my channel because I keep uploading new and fresh videos specially designed for various aspects of the body, like toning of the muscles, like weight loss, like stress management and many other things. So do subscribe to my channel, and apart from this, I would like to also mention here that I have written an e-book, an electronic book, which is available on Amazon. The link of that ebook is mentioned below along with the details. You can click on that link and it will take you to Amazon page. This yoga book is by the name Learn Surya Namaskar and 25 Asanas in 5 weeks. So this book is divided in 5 weeks. Each week focuses on different aspects of the body, and each asana is described with 3 to 4 different images and labels for you to understand easily and practice with the help of that ebook. That ebook mentions about asanas, its meaning, introduction, the tips of how to practice those asanas, the benefits, and also the contraindications. Supposedly some people shouldn't practice those asanas, like in diabetes or knee arthritis. Then even that is mentioned. But don't worry, that book doesn't have a lot of traditional aspect like the philosophy of yoga, so it will not really bore you. Go ahead, click on that link below and give me your feedback. Thank you.